Welcome to MyAudiobookRecorder, a powerful, user-friendly platform designed specifically for authors who want to bring their books to life in their own voice. Your MyAudiobookRecorder administrator will do all the setup work for you to begin your project. All you need to do is check your email for your username and password. For the best experience, we recommend using Firefox or Chrome browsers. For this demonstration, we've created a sample user account under the name John Author and set up a password for him. Let's take a look at what the user sees. We open the email, locate the login credentials, and go to the login screen. We enter john.author@gmail.com and the password, then click Login. This brings us straight to the user's dashboard. In this case, the assigned book is titled Hide and Seek Demo. Once logged in, you'll see the main dashboard. In the top right corner are several navigation icons. Dashboard takes you back to the main screen. Threads. Let's communicate with the MyAudiobookRecorder team in case you have any queries. You can view messages there. Click the plus sign, EPA, to start a new thread. The team will be able to assist you in 24 hours. Notifications bell displays important updates. Profile opens a menu to manage your details or log out. In the dashboard, you can find the Books to Record section. You will be able to see all the audiobook projects that are available for you to record. To begin recording, head to the Books to Record section and click Record Book next to your selected title. On the left, you'll see a list of page thumbnails in your book for quick navigation. In the center is the text view, which shows the paragraph you're working on. On the right, you will see the paragraphs of that particular page. On the left side, you can see all the pages of your book. If you want to go to a particular page, then click on the page thumbnail, and that will display the paragraphs that belong to that in the right-hand side. In this case, you can see the 3 paragraphs of page 3, which are in the current selection. You can also go to a particular page by putting the page number in the text section towards the bottom left corner, and press the Go button. In this case, we are putting the 5th page, and you can see the corresponding paragraphs on the right side. By default, the first paragraph will be in the center of the page. On the right side of the text view, use the zoom size icons to adjust text size for comfortable reading. Beneath the text view are navigation controls. Next, move forward in the paragraph. If there are no paragraphs left on the page, then it goes to the first paragraph of the next page. Previous. Go back to earlier paragraphs. Microphone icon. When you visit the site for the first time to record audio, the browser will ask for permission to access the microphone. You need to allow this permission to proceed with recording. Start a new recording. Once clicked, you will be able to see that the timer is started and the record button changes to a stop button. You can hit the stop button to stop recording. Once you hit on stop button, your recording will be securely uploaded to our cloud storage. Now you can see the play button is visible towards the left. You can play if you want to hear what you have recorded, and re-record if needed. Make sure that the environment is good before recording. Like the sound, car sound, pet sound, etc., need to be avoided. Our audio engineers will be able to remove the clicks and pop sounds, etc. The MyAudiobookRecorder team will be monitoring all the recordings on a day-to-day basis. And if they find any issues, you will be getting a thread message and an email to talk about the issues. Start by recording in a quiet environment. Begin with a noise profile, just 5 to 10 seconds of silence. This helps our system to understand your environment and make audio corrections based on that. Then, record your opening credits. You can reach it by selecting the opening credits page on the left or by simply clicking Next. After that, continue recording your book one paragraph at a time. When all paragraphs on a page are recorded, a check mark appears in the page view to indicate completion. If you ever want to double-check, use the View Unrecorded button to see any missing paragraphs. If you'd rather jump paragraph by paragraph, use the Next and Previous buttons. Some content, such as images, may not appear in text view. To view image-based content, use Page View located below the single-page thumbnails. Want to jump to a specific page? Enter the page number or use the scroll bar. To get better space for the recording section, collapse the left sidebar using the arrow in the top left, or zoom in using the buttons on the right. If you want to use keyboard shortcuts for recording, you can use the same. Spacebar. Start, stop recording. Right arrow, next paragraph. Left arrow, previous paragraph. Down arrow, play, pause audio. Helpful tip. All this information is available via the info button next to Done with Recording at the bottom right. On the right side, built-in spell check allows for quick edits. You can add, delete, or modify paragraphs directly. After completing the paragraph, then there is a blue tick will be visible for that particular paragraph. On the left side, where we are showing the thumbnail of the pages, you can see a blue tick if all the paragraphs of that particular page are recorded. On top of the thumbnail pages section, you can see a toggle button to view all the unrecorded pages. And you can select a particular page from that and start recording. If you stopped the recording of a paragraph in the middle, you have to re-record it from the beginning. There is no option to pause or resume recording from the middle of a paragraph. Once you've recorded all required content of the book, including the noise profile, opening credits, and closing credits, the Done with Recording button bottom right corner will become active. Upon hitting the Done with Recording button, it will show a message saying the summary of the recording, list of pages that are yet to be recorded. If you've skipped any pages, you'll see a summary pop-up showing the skipped pages. You can review them by clicking the corresponding tile. If you want to record any of the skipped paragraphs at that time, go ahead and record them. Once completed, press the Done with Recording button again. The system will then show any remaining unrecorded paragraphs. Best practice: revisit each page before submitting. Use the play button to check for unwanted pauses or interruptions. If needed, re-record individual paragraphs quickly and easily. If you are good, simply click Confirm and Done. Once you click Done with Recording, your audiobook moves into the optimization stage. Our admin team will assign it to our professional audio engineers, who will enhance, clean, and balance your recordings. This process usually takes 5 to 10 business days, depending on workload. During this time, your audiobook will appear on your dashboard under Optimization in Progress. You can click More Info to see a real-time progress graph showing each stage of the process. Sometimes our audio engineers might find an issue that can't be fixed on their end or could affect the final sound quality. In that case, the chapter will be sent back for a quick touch-up. Here's what happens. Your audiobook moves back to the recording stage. You'll receive an email and a thread message explaining exactly what needs fixing. We'll point out the specific pages and paragraphs that need a redo, so there's no guesswork. You only need to re-record the paragraphs with issues, not the entire chapter or page. Once you've re-recorded those parts, click Submit, and your audiobook will jump right back into the optimization process. Once optimization is complete, your audiobook will appear in the Optimized Audiobooks section. You'll also get an email letting you know it's ready for review. Click Verify Optimized Audio to begin your final check. A helpful pop-up will walk you through the verification guidelines. You can listen online or download the audio files. If you find anything that needs adjusting, jot down the specific paragraph and click Reject for that chapter. If it sounds great, go ahead and accept it. Once all chapters are reviewed, click Submit. If you reject any chapters, the book moves back to recording, but only the flagged paragraphs need to be re-recorded. If all chapters are accepted, you're all set to move into post-production. Post-production is handled outside the platform and includes creating the final mastered version of each chapter, preparing your audiobook for distribution. You'll get an email once post-production is complete. Then, your audiobook will be pushed to audio distribution channels. You can always track your book's journey when it was optimized, sent to distribution, published, and more through the status logs on your dashboard. Thanks for watching this demo of My Audiobook Recorder. We're excited to help you bring your story to life. If you have any questions at any stage, feel free to message us in your thread or email us at support@myaudiobookrecorder.com. We're here to support you every step of the way. Let's make something amazing together.